Good evening, fellow Biafrans, all friends of Biafra, all lovers of freedom and justice, all men and women of goodwill, wherever you are listening from, whichever part of this planet Earth you are. This is Radio Biafra Live Broadcast, and we are welcoming you to this edition. This is the PM edition for the 30th of July 2014, and we thank God as always that we are alive and that everything we do, everything we own belongs to God. And that is why God is the leader, God is the author and finisher of this particular project, Biafra Restoration, we are embarking on. As always, if you want to listen to this program, we have, as always, our website, which is the main listening post, www.radiobiafra.co. We also have other listening posts, which are www.biafrarestoration.com, www.biafravoice.com, www.ipob.org, www.indigenouspeopleofbiafra.org, www.peopleofbiafra.org, and of course we have www.Biafra Television.co. Of course, Radio Biafra Live Broadcast is being telecasted at the moment, and the links you will be able to get on Facebook. This live broadcast is also on satellite. For those on Amos 5 satellite, please turn your dish towards 17 degrees east. And those on other different types of satellites, communication network, simply go to satellite radio category and scan for Radio Biafra, and you will be live with us on this program. Radio Biafra is also on TuneIn. TuneIn is a platform for the collection of significant radio stations across the world, and we are glad that Radio Biafra ranks among them. Simply go to TuneIn website and search for Radio Biafra and you'll be live on this program. We are also on Shoutcast, and the most popular among them remains www.radioforest.net. If you go there, you should be able to search for Radio Biafra and get it. Once more, if you want to make contributions when our lines are open, we have a dedicated line for this particular program this evening, and it is +44 744 8109 411 +44 744 810 9411. We also have our Skype line, which is simply Radio Biafra. Once again, welcome to this program. This is the second phase of the struggle. This is the second phase of the project and galvanization of effort towards the restoration of Biafra, and as such, indigenous people of Biafra in different parts of the world should be more pragmatic and more realistic in their approach to this particular project, all-important project, because it is and borders more on our future as a people, and it is also a reminder that millions of people died for this cause, and as such we must continue to pay homage to the memories of our heroes and heroines who paid the ultimate price that we may have our freedom. On this platform, we continue to propagate the truth, and that truth is Biafra. Biafra stands for justice. Biafra stands for equity. Biafra stands for freedom, and that freedom is not just for the Biafran people, but for the emancipation of all mankind, especially those whose human rights are being trampled upon, whose freedom have been curtailed, and who are on the edge and at the verge of extinction. The Biafran people, indigenous people of Biafra, remain one of such endangered species of humans on this planet Earth, and we ask everybody to respect the fact that we have passed through decades of harrowing experiences in the hands of barbarians, in the hands of headsmen who are bent on milking life out of Biafrans. These people are the northern Hausa Fulani hegemonic establishment, and we must do everything humanly possible to make it abundantly clear to the entire world, including those who are aiding and abetting the terror network being sponsored by the Hausa Fulani oligarchy, among them retired military generals who stole billions from Biafra land and stashed them away, and today they have a standing army that is unleashing terror on the vulnerable citizens of different ethnic nationalities that make up the zoo and the contraption called Nigeria. We must confront them because they are coming to overrun us. We must do something practical here. We must provide human manpower. We must provide the necessary logistics. We must provide the necessary financial muscle to carry out this campaign against the annihilation of our race by a group of people determined to make life out of us. Once more, this is Radio Biafra live broadcast, and we welcome you again. Very soon we will be going to read some news headlines, but before then we will have an interlude.
Igirigi nedala oke mmiri na-egbu ogwe anụ na-agbegbe ya na akpara ya onori ihe nori ọbasi ka abịa esi igwe ka igwe niile oshendo igirigi nedala dada ya ekele gị nụ eze chukwu emewo ọmụma Chineke agọziwo ma gọzi onye agọziri agọzi ka m ga-abụ achọ mmụọ na achọ mmadụ a na-eme na nkịtị ụmụ nwalele ọ bụ na-eme chukwu emewo ọmụma Chineke agọziwo ma gọzi onye agọziri agọzi ka m ga-abụ achọ mmụọ na achọ mmadụ a na-eme na nkịtị ụmụ nwalele ọ bụ na-eme asị m ụmụ nwalele ọ bụ na-eme ezoghị m bịa lele m ọ bụ na-eme ebe n'ize mewo m onye ụwa ọma m ọ bụ na-eme ịma na ọ bụghị m na-emenu ọ bụ na-eme onye ga-emere m ihe ọ na-eme onye ga-emeso m gị manụ ọgbaju dọrọ Jehova mụbata n'ọgbọ obodo dere jim mami nwata nụrụ olu ya ma jijiji ebili mmiri nụrụ olu ya gbọsọ ihe ọ na-emere m n'ọbarịba ihe ọ na-emere m n'ọbarịba ọ na-ekpuchi m dịka ọkụkọ si ekpuchi ụmụ ya ifu nkarịa ka ọkụkọ si ekpuchomo ya ọ bụghị mụ na-eme ya ọgbachi mụ na-eme ya ụmụ nwa lele ọ bụ na-eme brọda bịa lele n'ụmụ ewu ọ bụ na-eme sista bịa lele n'ụmụ ewu ọ bụ na-eme ana mere isi n'ugboro tọ n'ụbọchị ọ bụghị maka na mara mma ana m efe n'ụgbọelu na-efe bata eze na-eme ọ bụghị maka na m were ego from January to December anaghị m arịa romancha ọ bụkwa gị m na-eme ọkwachi m mere ya ụmụ nwa lele ọ bụ nne echeta obi esike ọ gbara nkịtị mana okwu juru n'ọnụ ya o chetago n'ugbo echeta na mgbe gara aga eze ụmụ ụwa nọ na chimocha si John ọka ị ga-asọ si dịkwa otu aka na-eru mgbe mewo ya from today onwe ka bụzi gị my portion atọ ụmụ nwa lele ọ bụ sista onye na-emetụ gị aka ọ na-emetụ Jehova aka ị na-anụ onye na-achọ n'ugwu okwu ọ na-achọ Jehova bụ ọ sị touch not my anointed ones and do my prophet no harm.
Yes, this is Radio Biafra Live Broadcast, and we are reaching from London. My name is Ucheme4, and of course, everything we are doing today and in the nearest future must center on the issue of what we need to do to restore Biafra, because we do not have any time again. The people who are unleashing terror on us are planning very, very well, and our people must be vigilant. We must go and read some news headlines, and after that we will invite our listeners and of course the esteemed global family of Biafrans to air their views. And that is after this time out.
He make it to lie down in green pastures. He said, "No, you want to the valley of shadows, you shall fear no evil. For thou, Jehovah, is with us. And if Jehovah is with us, no man can be against us." He said, "Anointed our heads with oil, my cup runneth over." My cup runneth over. My money runneth over. Your destiny runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us, shall follow me, shall follow you all the days of our life. Can I hear you shout, Obuneme? Obuneme. Oh! Asin. Obuneme. 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 Umu walele o. Obuneme.
Onye ya Jesu, iye na kara ya were. Onye ya na Jesu, emelu mana n'oge nwe mmeri. Onye ya na Jesu, iye na kara ya were. Onye ya na Jesu, emelu onye si bụrụ ụwa bịa nyere anyị aka chukwu abịa ma bịa nyere anyị aka I want to be free. Is it a crime? Is it a crime? I want to be free. Is it a crime? Oh, United Nations. Is it a crime? Oh, United States. Is it a crime? Oh, UAE. Is it a crime? Oh, Australia. Is it a crime? Oh, United Kingdom. Is it a crime? People of Africa. Is it a crime? Oh, Singapore is a free nation. Poland is a free nation. Ukraine is a free nation. Why my own will now be different? I want to be free. 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 Oh yes, I want to be free. Ojumoku kon wadanu. Oh yes, ojumoku kon wadanu. Oganadaju. Woku kon wanwenwoso. Oganadaju.
Yes, welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Live Broadcast, and we are reaching from London. My name is Ucheme 4. At some point, we are expecting the eminent barrister at law to join us in co-hosting this program. Of course, we are also expecting the eminent Biafrans in different parts of the world to join us in making this program a success, in helping, of course, to make sense out of what we are going to be discussing today. We are going straight to the news headlines. Of course, some of these news do not necessarily have direct impact on our people, but indirectly or directly, our people are living in that particular contraption called Nigeria, and so we must analyze issues around us. We are reporting that Asari Dokubo has once again slammed Buhari and Jonathan. We are also reporting here that scores have been killed as female suicide bomber attacks college in Kano. We are also reporting in a related development that female suicide bomber may be Chibok girls, and that is according to Obi Ezekwesili. We don't know. Pat Utomi, of course, has said that Nigerians should be cautioned against judging public office holders based on the number of roads that they have constructed. Of course, we don't know, but there are a number of things that we must not give heed to. This is Nigerian politics, and we must be very, very concerned about how everything in that country is affecting our people. We are going to read just one or two of these headlines, and we continue. A former warlord and leader of Niger Delta People's Salvation Force, Alhaji Mujahid Asari Dokubo, has lambasted President Goodluck Jonathan for saying that Nigeria would have boiled if former head of state General Muhammad Buhari had died in last Wednesday's twin bomb blast in Kaduna. He said the president's statement was unnecessary, adding that placing the life of one Nigerian over above every other Nigerian is wrong. I do not work for Jonathan. What the president said was wrong. The life of Buhari is not more important than 87 people that died in that blast. It is unfortunate that the president made such a statement. I wonder why the president will be promoting one person above other Nigerians. That statement from the president was very unfortunate. I do have the capacity to tell the president to apologize, but I still insist that he should not have made such a statement. As Dokubo said, on the alleged attack on Buhari, he said, each day a new episode is added to the list of absurdities in the country. General Buhari was reportedly involved in an assassination attempt. Looking at it logically, there was no assassination attempt. It was a well-managed stunt. There was nothing like that. He said he was pursued for over 2 kilometers until they got to the market. He said because of the market, his convoy slowed down and the intruding vehicle detonated the bomb. Buhari did not tell us that all the cars in his convoy were all armored vehicles. I have 2 armored vehicles, and I know the extent to which they can withstand bomb blast. All the cars on his convoy were not destroyed. All the people on his convoy only survived with some minor scratches, yet we were told that it happened just 200 kilometers or 200 meters away from his convoy. General Buhari is a retired army general, and he knows that when a bomb goes off, the first thing to do is to evacuate people from the scene. Instead, Buhari stepped down from the vehicle with a huge crowd and he addressed them. Is he so heartless that he does not know that the dead needs respect? By coming in, they contaminated evidence that would have been used. 2 weeks before the bomb blast, Buhari had said his life was in danger. He had already set in motion the belief that he was going to be killed. A former head of state who ought to have calmed his supporters came out and accused the government of the day of involvement. As Sari Dokubo said, the ex-warlord, who is Jonathan's strong supporter, exonerated himself from the allegation that he paid the alleged masterminds of the blast 5 million naira to carry out the attacks. He said people were out to tarnish his image. Soon after the blast, a cross-gender person came out and was arrested. Even the mother of the person arrested said he was insane. Social media reports said, I gave them 5 million naira to carry out the attack. These things are masterminded. The first one is against President Goodluck Jonathan and other is against me, he said. Making another allegation, Asari Dokubo said in March 2010, he was a guest of the late leader of Libya, Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, when he said he had been sponsoring Buhari's elections in the past. In March 2010, I was a guest of Muammar Gaddafi. He told me that Sule Ama and Buba Galadima were in Libya ahead of the 2011 elections. Gaddafi told me that he had been funding Buhari's election in the past. I want the Department of State Security to investigate if these names I have mentioned were not in Libya during the period I am talking about. Reacting, Buhari's ally and former spokesperson of the defunct Congress for Progressive Change, CPC, Al-Haji Buba Galadima, said Asari Dokubo's allegations are unfounded. He maintained that he never visited Gaddafi in Libya, as alleged by the former warlord. He said, I have never seen Gaddafi. I was never in Libya. Asari Dokubo is lying. This is an allegation that is based on no facts. The leader of Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, Al-Haji Mujahid Asari Dokubo, On Tuesday slammed President Goodluck Jonathan over his comment that Nigeria would have boiled if a former head of state, Major General Muhammad Buhari, had died. Of course, we have read this, and for me, this is enough to keep us going. There are a number of angles to this. Before this time, Radio Biafra, of course, made this comment, and of course, based on the analysis of issues that surrounded the so-called masterminded bombing of Buhari convoy or an attempted assassination, that this is a stage-managed event for Buhari, and it is playing out. Buhari remains the chief sponsor of Boko Haram, and he knows what to do at any time. He knows when to stop Boko Haram. He knows when not to stop Boko Haram. And he remains a suspect, a murderer, and any right-thinking human being, every serious government should begin to hunt people like this, the likes of Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, the likes of Abdulsalami Abubakar, the likes of Atiku Abubakar, the likes of T.Y. Danjuma, the likes of, name them, all politicians in the northern part of Nigeria, their religious leaders, they have all sponsored or aided and abetted Boko Haram abomination in the name of bombings of ordinary, vulnerable citizens of different ethnic nationalities that make up the zoo called Nigeria. That is the reason why our people who have continued to live in northern part of Nigeria and who pretend as if they don't know what is happening must think twice, because these people are coming, they are coming in a more vicious manner, in a more barbaric way, to slaughter anybody who is not from that part of the zoo called Nigeria, especially the strangers. And it comes to mind that our people, the Biafran people, people from the old eastern region of the zoo called Nigeria, are the most affected, and they are going to be the most affected. They have been affected in the past, they are continuing to be affected, and they will also be affected in the future. Those who say that they are Igbos of northern Nigeria must think twice, because you cannot own anywhere where you are a stranger. When you are a non-indigenous, you cannot integrate no matter how you try to persuade anybody. You remain a stranger. And no amount of assimilation, no amount of integration, no amount of investment will make you or will change your status from being a stranger to being an indigent or a landlord. This is the mentality that our people have imbibed in recent times, and it is very, very unfortunate. The time has come when the status quo must be challenged, and on this platform we are just doing that. The indigenous people of Biafra are ready to take over what God has given to them to restore Biafra. But in doing that, we must remember that Biafra cannot fall from heaven. Human beings must do something. The collective effort of the indigenous people of Biafra, all friends of Biafra, all lovers of freedom and justice from around the world is highly needed. And without doing practical things on the ground, Biafra will remain elusive. Restoration of Biafra will remain elusive. We must also be wary of those who are being sponsored by the Nigerian government to form pro-Biafra organizations and pretend that indeed they are fighting for Biafra. We must be wary of these people. We must be wary of people who go to Nigerian government institutions and courts to seek for independence. We must be wary of those who say that they are fighting for Biafra, but indeed they are paying total allegiance to the Nigerian Constitution. Indeed, they are obedient citizens, and I don't see anything they are sacrificing. There is a stark difference. We are freedom fighters, and we are not going to negotiate our freedom. We are not going to negotiate Biafra restoration, because it is our right and our God's own giving right as such. This is Radio Biafra, and we are going to make our lines accessible to our listeners. Those who want to call to make their contributions can now start calling. This is Radio Biafra, and we are reaching you from London. My name is Ucheme4, and this is the second segment of the program.
Walketh with the Lord shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Anything he does will work according to God's plan, and so shall it be for you today. In the name of Jesus, amen. Onye yana chieso, iye na kare ya were. Onye yana chieso, emelu mala no ge mwemeri. Onye yana chieso, iye na kare ya were. Onye yana chieso, emelu mala no ge mwemeri. I want to be free. Is it a crime? Is it a crime? I want to be free. Is it a crime? Oh, United Nations. Is it a crime? Oh, United States. Is it a crime? Oh, UAE. Is it a crime? Oh, Australia. Is it a crime? Oh, United Kingdom. Is it a crime? Oh, people of Africa. Is it a crime? Oh, Singapore is a free nation. Poland is a free nation. Ukraine is a free nation. Why my own will now be different? I want to be free. 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 Oh yes, I want to be free. Ojumoku kon wadanu. Oh yes, ojumoku kon wadanu. Oganadaju. Woku kon wenwoso. Oganadaju. Ebi woku kon wenwoso ya. Oliseburu wado bianyera nyaka. Igwe nechendo bianyera nyaka. Ako nechemba wero sogi biya. Kiyo wegara ni were. Onye anachi asaganu munachi muso. Asimonye anachi asemepla munachi muso. Iye nagara ya were. Asimo munachi muso. Iye nagara ya were. Osuwaya ogenwe customers. Ogu akwukwo ogadi brilliant. Olu ogenwe promotion.
A special request to all those who are listening, please, we want a feedback on the sound effect, on the picture, and on the look and feel of the platform for Biafra Television, which we are using at the moment to run the telecast of Radio Biafra. We are still testing and we are trying to make sure that we do not have accidents when we eventually start to use it for our television purposes. This is just the reason. The television platform, of course, will be launched by no other but the big masquerading Nnamdi Kanu, of course, in collaboration with a cross-section of the indigenous people of Biafra around the world. And of course, everybody we know, we will let you know when the time comes. We will let you know. Let us take this call. The caller on the phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening. Welcome to the program, and give us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yes, my name is Jofa Litigwe. I'm calling from London here. I come from Hugo Kigwe in Imo State, Biafra land.
Thank you very much. Go ahead and make your point, please.
Yeah, you said to phone you to tell you about the picture. It's brilliant, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. And what about the sound?
Yeah. The sound is perfect.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So, but on the other hand, I just want to ask, because the program, the timing of the program is not being regular. And we've not had anything from the United States as well, from our director. So I'm just wondering if everything is all right.
Yes, the timing of the program has not been regular because of some issues. There are certain things we needed to put in place. We are having a number of technical issues bordering on transmission of this program. So we needed to make sure that everything, from my own side here, needed to make sure that everything is in order. And that is why we sent a notice earlier in the last, I think about 1 hour or thereabout or more, that the program will be coming a little later. That was precisely at 8 p.m. On the issue of developments in the United States, there is no problem at all. Of course, director himself is a human being. He has been on for weeks and months, and indeed over 1 year now, without fail. He is a human being, and of course sometimes he needs to rest. By God's grace, you will be able to hear his voice sometime tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you for that. Let us take this call. The caller on the phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah. Hi, good evening, Uche. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, hi, it's Pastor Benjamin Ndukwu from Leeds. How are you, my brother?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Thank bless you for all the efforts that you've been making sure that we hear Radio Biafra and encourage us.
Yes, thank you.
Lead you and bless you and your family.
Thank you very much.
Even the music that you've been playing, the encouragement, your word of advice, it has been a great honor to all of us, having somebody like you.
Thank you very much. You forgot to tell us where you are from.
Yes, I know. I will arrive to that. Yes,
that's our tradition here, you know.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, I am Benjamin Ndukwu from Ubelembudi in Imo State, in Biafra land. I reside in Leeds. I'm the zonal coordinator of Leeds Biafran Group. One of my reasons why I called is to announce our upcoming meeting this Sunday. I urge all Biafrans and well-wishers, friends and colleagues living around Leeds that is listening to Radio Biafra, all the Igbo Union members that is living in Leeds to please come and let's move this our family meeting together. I am just asking everybody, no matter your situation, no matter your belief, no matter what you cannot do, join us on Sunday at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. London time at number 7 Ingram Close, Leeds, LS11 9SP. Please, for direction, call 074-7489-2489. Please endeavor to come, and please, when coming, try to come with your defense fund receipts, because the main receipt is available to obtain for your upkeep. I use this opportunity to greet all the zonal coordinators and more local who has been fundamental to United Kingdom movement. I greet you. I greet other coordinators who have been making everything possible. Director, wherever you are in the United States, we are here praying for you. May God bless you. My dear sisters and brothers around the whole world, I greet all of you that is fighting for this struggle. God will never forget you when the time comes for our victory. We shall all open our champagne and celebrate. I use this opportunity again to invite every member of Biafrans, families and friends around Leeds to please attend this meeting on Sunday. It is very, very important for us. May God bless you, Chemefo, and Imam Mezu and the host of others, who is working tremendously to make this struggle work hard. Thank you very much, and good night, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for that. And may God bless you also. Bless your family and bless the family of indigenous citizens of Biafra in the United Kingdom and indeed across the world. This is Radio Biafra Live Broadcast. And if you want to make your contribution, please call +44 744 8109 Let us take this call. The caller on the phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Sonny Daniel Megwa. I'm calling from the zoo. I am from Nnewi South local government, or precisely in Biafra land.
Thank you very much. This is your platform. Go ahead and make your point, please.
Yes, Uchemefo, I really want to appreciate God for you. I want to thank God for our big masquerade in Nandikano, though we have not had his voice for the past 2 days now. I hope and pray that all is well, which I know is possible that all is well. He's just trying to fix things around. I know that God will be with all of you. Barrister Imam Mezu, Karamunde, Marilit, and Ibogo, and so many of you that are doing day and night trying to see that this country, the Republic of Biafra, is achieved. I want to pray that God Almighty will bless every one of you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I really want to thank you very much. Although people are calling and saying how they're seeing you on the TV, but I cannot see. I've tried on the internet several times to see if I can hook up to see at least your face. but I couldn't do that. So I just want to please.
Are you not on the internet?
I'm on the internet.
Yes, go to Facebook. You will see the link for the TV. You will click on it. Or simply go on Google, type Biafra Television. It will come up. Just click on it. And that's the proposed channel. Of course, we are also going to be broadcasting on our website as well. But we are running a test at the moment to make sure everything is all right. Go ahead.
Okay. I pray so, and I really want to ask that just the way we are listening to Radio Biafra on satellite, I believe also that Biafra TV will be on satellite also.
Yes.
And I want to use the opportunity to call all the Biafrans all over the world to please support this movement. I know they are doing their best, and I know that many people are really joining. Many people called me yesterday because they saw the television something. Most people are asking how could they belong, and we are really spreading this message fast. And I know that in a very short time, Biafra will be achieved. I want to salute all of them, especially in the USA, who are doing great, and so on and so forth, that are really doing great. I want to thank them, and I want to thank all the all over the world trying their best to see that this cause is achievable. I want to thank you very much, and I want to say good night. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. May God bless you and bless the family of Biafrans where you are. This is Radio Biafra live broadcast, and we will continue. If you want to make any call, please call +44744 8109 +44744 8109 or simply call our Skype, which is Radio Biafra.
Freedom is what we need now. Freedom is what we want now. Calling the United Nations to set my people free. Calling the leader of the nation to set Biafra free. Lord no. Calling the African Union, talk about my freedom. Calling the four corners of this world to set Biafra free. Lord, for so long now, they were suffering in jail. They turn us as slaves in our fatherland. Oh gosh, we cannot find ourselves as a free mankind. Tell me why. Tell me. Freedom is what we want now. Freedom is what we need. Freedom is what we want now.
We must take this call. The caller on phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello, good evening, Uche, and good evening to all Biafrans all over the world. My name is Obianuchi Onyebuchi. I'm calling from Milton Keynes in England.
Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome to the program.
I come from Igbo's Ubago in Enugu State, Biafra land. I would like to announce the meeting of Biafrans in Milton Keynes coming up on Sunday, 3rd of August. That's this coming Sunday. And the time for the meeting is 6 p.m. in the evening. And the venue of the meeting is going to be at Heelands Meeting Place. The address is Glover's Lane, Heelands, Milton Keynes. Postcode is MK137LW. MK137LW is the postcode. We encourage all Biafrans in Milton Keynes to come, and if you also live around Milton Keynes or outside, like in Northampton, in Aylesbury, Leighton Buzzard, in Buckingham, in Bedford, you're all welcome to attend the meeting. If you need any details or any direction, the number to call is 077 33026381. 077-3302-6381, and the name is Emeka Onyebuchi. Please do come on. You can also come with your wife and your friends, all Biafrans and friends of Biafra. I also want to thank you, Uche, and all the editorial board of Radio Biafra for your good work. You've launched the Biafra Television. Kudos. We're really moving forward. And also, director, I know he's fine wherever he is, and we continue to pray for him. We shall all rejoice, and Biafra must be restored. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you for that. May God bless you and bless the family of Biafrans where you are. This is Radio Biafra live broadcast. And of course, if you want to make contributions, please, our Skype line is still wide open. Not so many people have called the Skype line. I hope the Skype is all right. I hope the line is all right. Nevertheless, we will continue to soldier on, for this is Radio Biafra.
They were suffering in jail. They turn us as slaves in our fatherland. Oh gosh, we cannot buy no sale as a free mankind. Tell me why. Tell me. Freedom, freedom is what we want now. Freedom, freedom is what we need. Freedom, freedom is what we want now. Freedom, freedom is what we need. They say hunger is the weapon of war. Much atrocity have been committed against my people, and still we are struggling, fighting for survival. Oh gosh, can't you hear my cry? The bison they have their freedom. The fishes in the rivers, they have their freedom. All nations in the world, they have gained their freedom. Why can't Biafra people gain their freedom, Lord? Biafra freedom, freedom is what we need now. Freedom, freedom is what we want now. Biafra freedom, freedom is what we need now. Freedom, freedom is what we want now. Oh gosh. Calling the United Nations to set my people free. Calling the League of Nations to set Biafra free. Calling African Union to talk about my freedom. Calling African Assemblies to set my people free. Genocide have been committed against my people. Senseless killing still going across the nation. Oh God, hear my...
Yes, with every amount of certainty, we are joined by Barrister Imamezu, and we are going to go to him to say hello to you, Barrister.
Yeah, thank you, Jamafo. Good evening. I tried you about an hour ago, but I didn't get any joy. Good evening to you, Jamafo. Before any advent, the production of the television is clear, is loud, but try and position yourself in the middle because you're just by the corner of the camera. So if you bring the camera very close to a little bit on your left, then that will position you because you're a fine, handsome man. You don't need to be on a corner. You need to position yourself in the middle.
Oh, thank you very much. I take that correct.
But the production, everything is fine. Good evening, Biafrans, wherever you are. We are moving on, and we are progressively moving ahead. I thank every Biafran, wherever you are, those who are listening vividly to what we are doing, and those who are making their contributions in different ways and manners. Those who are making financial, and those who are making a moral contribution, and those who are also making physical contributions. We are all in this together. Nobody is exempted from the restoration of Biafra unless you deliberately exempt yourself. Whilst I was listening to Professor Denibo's speech this early in the evening, he just cut off when he says that the British were standing by watching Biafrans slaughtered and in fact supplying the weapons for killing us. The plug was pulled. I said, yes, they are listening. Because it's a reminder of what happened to us. And it's still happening. We are prepared to forgive for the past evil did against Biafrans. However, if the present government are still continuing as it seems for now, then we will not forgive. because we are aggrieved. Somebody has to do something wrong for that person to be punished. But when you look at yourself justifiably, you haven't done anything wrong, and somebody is deliberately punishing you. It's very painful, it's very upsetting, and Biafrans are angry. But anything bad did against Biafrans could be reversed if only the perpetrators are prepared to repent and follow the righteous way by correcting the wrong things done to us in the past. We are prepared to go along with it. If not, if what happened 1966 is still repeating itself, then of course we know that there is no repentance, therefore there will not be any forgiveness. Biafrans, wherever you are, remain resolute. We are moving on gradually. See, before we are on the 1 hour, 1.5 hours program. From there we graduated to 2 days a week. We graduated, and now we are now on Biafra Television. Which before it's been a long haul, but we are getting there. Every day we progress because we believe in a righteous being called Chukwabiam, and therefore we relax all our hopes, all our anxieties, all our prayers upon Him, always believing in Him that He will sort and source our problems out. We can never look away from Chukwabiama and His support to the restoration of Biafra. Good evening to all of you, Chemefo. I had the news, but let me not say too much about the news today. For my contribution now is standard, and I leave it for now. When you need me, Chemefo, my phone is open, and of course I like this particular line that I'm using to call you. The morning one was a bit abysmal, but it's been corrected. Thank you. I'm standing by.
Thank you very much, Barrister, for that. Thank you. Of course, as always, you have put it succinctly clear, and everybody, indeed, the wider family of Biafrans remain grateful. This is Radio Biafra live broadcast, and we are reaching you from London. We are telecasting this. This is not a substantive launch of Biafra Television channel. We are rather still testing some things to make sure that everything is all right. The caller on Skype, on phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, Uche, good evening.
Good evening and welcome to the program. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, this is Ono Wobwes. I'm calling from Barcelona, Spain.
Ono, welcome to this program.
Thank you very much. I'm very grateful to see this very television here working somehow. And when Barrister just speak, everything was very, very clear and bright. Very, 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 very clear and bright. At least you've done a very great job here. So I just want to thank you, thank Barrister and Karumonde, director, and the rest of them, and mostly the ones back home. I want to thank all Biafrans. You are doing a very great job, because what I've discovered here is that since after the Biafra War, this is the first time real actual initiative to get Biafra has really taken us to some level. I'm very grateful over it, very, very. And the next one, what I want to say here is that with this television station almost getting ready, I believe the zoo is finished, because all the info things that they didn't want to show, I think the world will see it now through this channel very, very soon. Even they will beg for us to let them, for Biafran to go and let them be, because a lot of info is going on in that place and the world doesn't know it. And I believe with this very television station, they will see different side of the zoo, because Yoruba media houses doesn't portray Nigeria as it is, So I thank you so much. Just keep on. I thank all of you guys for the great job. You are doing a very wonderful job. Our people that are still sleeping, they can still be there, but a step at a time. One day we're gonna be there. That lives so by the grace of God, because we're doing a very great job. All the guys that are sacrificing, there are many that we can't mention their name here, but I believe any member of any indigenous people of Biafra organization worldwide is doing a very great job, because it is not easy to convince some of our people.
Yes.
They are very, very stubborn and very cow. I don't know what I'll call it. Very stupid. I don't know how to put it. You know. So, but I thank God that we are moving ahead. With this, I'm very, very grateful. Very, very. Because there in Nigeria, the evil that is going on there is too much. The politicians there, all of them are influential people. In a country that there is a lot of things for people to live normal life, majority of their people are there suffering. The politicians, they are there just having field day for themselves and their family. No other human being. People sell their children. People just run through desert to leave that place. I can never believe it. I can't stay quiet, because what life is for, when all of us can just stay back, all these politicians, they will be playing with somebody's head for more than how many years now? Look how they are killing people there. Killing Biafrans. Right from the time I was born, as I just started to reason, my family has been telling me how they are killing Biafrans. It is a very, very, it is a very, very saddening something to be in this very age we are, 21st century. They are still talking of killings of Biafrans. Killings. They don't talk about growth. They don't talk about how to make the place better. No. All these small countries that were very, very populated, they are moving forward slowly now, especially now this crisis in this Western world. Most of them have gone very far. But the Sioux, they are still busy killing themselves. Somebody tell me that they are normal for us to stay quiet. These people are killing themselves. I've not seen this type of thing before. Killing themselves, hate themselves very, very seriously inside. But they pretend like everything is okay. But the hatred inside that very zoo, if you go out of Nigeria, you don't get that type of hatred. I'm telling you the truth. So this is just a little contribution. I'm just telling you to stay fast and continue what you people are doing till the end. Continue, please. You people should continue, please. Continue. All of us, we are behind you guys. Thank you very much, and thank to all the Biafrans everywhere in the world.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for that. We are encouraged, and I pray that God will continue to bless you and bless your family, and indeed the family of Biafrans in the United Kingdom and across the world. The journey has just begun, and we have enormous task on our shoulder. The enormity of the task ahead is complex and it is convoluted, but the God who have set us on this path will eventually bring us to the promised land. We have faced a lot of obstacles. The most difficult ones, I must tell you, have been overcome. All we need is now to maintain some level of level-headedness and focus and remain resolute in times and situations of discouragement and obstacles being put on our way. We must overcome. This is Radio Biafra Live broadcast, and as always, you can make your contribution through dedicated phone line, which is +4474481094111 +4474481094111. You can as well call our Skype line, which is Radio Biafra. This is the PM edition, the second segment for today of the Radio Biafra Live broadcast. We are reaching you from London, and this is your platform.
nation to set Biafra free. Lord, no. Calling the African Union, talk about my freedom. I'm calling the four corners of this world to set Biafra free. Lord, for so long now, they will suffer in jail. They turn us as slaves in our fatherland. Oh gosh, we cannot find ourselves as a free mankind. Tell me why. Tell me. Freedom, freedom is what we want now. Freedom, freedom is what we need. Freedom, freedom is what we want now. Freedom, freedom is what we need. They say hunger is the weapon of war.
We want to remind all indigenous citizens of Biafra, all men and women of goodwill, all friends of Biafra, that when this television station is fully functional, we are going to do journalism in a way that has never been done before. Everybody must be a journalist, wherever you are. To bring the zoo down, everything must be aired, wherever you are, in different parts of the zoo called Nigeria. You must get a smartphone, you must get a camera to be giving us on the spot situation reports in that part of the zoo. Everybody, every Biafran is a born journalist. Every Biafran is a born broadcaster. Every Biafran is a born freedom fighter. And this is what we are going to do in the next couple of days, weeks, and months ahead, that we will lay bare what they are hiding, including their seats of government. We must x-ray them, including their so-called Harrold chamber, where they divide the spoils they get from the Biafra land. We must expose them. We are giving them warning. We are giving them warning. They have done their worst. If they stop us, we go on another platform. This is the way to go. We remain resilient, we remain determined, we remain focused. We must bring this abominable contraption called Nigeria down. We must bring it down, because Nigeria has murdered sleep. They have killed millions of our people. They have maimed us. They have slaughtered us. They have economically emasculated us. They have politically disenfranchised us. We are now on the brink. That nobody is talking for us. Even the so-called elders in Biafra land have been bought over, and they are now looking around for what they will eat. They are all hungry. Even those who have enough money, they are not satisfied. They have sold our collective interests. They have sold the collective interests of the Biafran people. The Nigerian government has identified the unscrupulous and corrupt elements within the Biafra wider family, and they have given them a lot of money. They are floating pro-Biafra organizations here and there, and they are claiming to be fighting for Biafra, but they are actually not for Biafra, because they are paying homage and complete obedience is what they are doing to their master, the Nigerian Constitution. We are freedom fighters, and we are not negotiating anything. We cannot negotiate our freedom, for our freedom is straightforward and clear. Let Biafrans go free. Let us take over what God has given to us. Anything outside that is a distraction and cannot be accepted. Anybody who joins Nigerian government, anybody that joins Nigeria in unleashing mayhem on our people, anybody that collaborates with Nigerian government becomes an obstacle to the Biafra restoration, and you should be treated as such. They have tried us in the past. They have failed. They are now copying us. They are now answering indigenous people of Biafra so that you don't know what the difference is. We are asking you to be vigilant, because if you are not, if it is not indigenous people of Biafra who are freedom fighters, they are then not indigenous people of Biafra. If it is not the people of Biafra scattered around the world who are on the second phase of the struggle and for the quest for the restoration of Biafra, then it is not indigenous people of Biafra. Those people must be fake. If it is not indigenous people of Biafra who have continued to pay homage to the memories of our heroes and heroines, and who have refused to pay total allegiance to the Nigerian Constitution, then they are fake. They are the people being sponsored by the Nigerian government to confuse everybody and to deceive us. We cannot allow them. There is no unity around that, because you must unite around one thing, and that thing is the truth. That truth is Biafra, and Biafra is our freedom. The caller on the phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Radio Biafra Live Broadcast. Give us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Is that me?
That is you. You do not need to wait or listen to the radio you are, or whatever the website you're listening from. Just talk direct. You are live on this program, and the world is listening.
Okay, my name is Maka Wanebo. I come from
I don't know what is
in
happening
the United
there.
States. I live in the United States, and in Atlanta, to be precise. My zonal coordinator is Mazi Uchennaji.
Yes, where do you come from in Biafra land, my sister? You do not need to listen to hear your voice. There are a few seconds delay. Please talk to us directly. You are on phone.
Okay,
you will be hearing me.
I'm from Neni in Anambra, Biafran land, and I am married to. Okay. Uguta, in Uguta, Imo State. Actually, this is the first time I'm calling. I am so sorry, because...
Yes, I can see. That is why I'm patient with you. Go ahead.
Call all this time due to the nature of my job. But I am so thankful that I'm able to reach you today. Mazu Chemefo, you are a good man. You are just making us Biafrans proud. I just want to say a couple of things because I've not been able to call all this time toward the Biafra Defense Fund. There were times when I heard people talking about, we arranged for somebody to sponsor us and bring money to, make it happen. Well, I completely disagree with that because we have to pay and pay and pay until it hurts our pocket. And when you spend your money into something, eventually you're going to appreciate that. But if somebody has to do everything for you, you're not going to even appreciate it. And the bottom line is that if we let people do it for us, sponsor the whole struggle, fight for us, at last, when we get back to Biafran land, we are going to have this attitude, oh, well, I didn't put in my money after all, who cares, it doesn't bother me. But if we have to sponsor this, put our money, pay until it hurts, then when we go back home, we will cherish our freedom, we will cherish our nation, we will put in everything to build our nation. And even if we see anybody trying to do something bad, we will be on the lookout for those people, okay? So I completely disagree with that option. Everybody, please, contribute. It's not easy for everybody in the Western world, but my thing is that even if I have to eat only bread and tomatoes, I will. And the last money I have, I will put it in Biafra Defense Fund because I believe in Biafra. And I just want to thank our director, wherever he is. He's a good man. He is making us proud. And God will bless each and every one of you guys shouldering this for us because it's not easy. I know how it is for me, especially. And for you, those of you to leave everything you are doing, to put in, sacrifice everything, family, job, so-called good life. I don't even see any good life there. God, so-called good life. To, come out and fight for us. I don't even have a word to describe it. But I can only say, keep doing what you're doing. We are behind you guys. I also want to thank my zonal coordinator, Mazi Uchem Nagi. He is a good man as well, because it's not easy at all. Any effort anybody is making towards our freedom, it has to be appreciated, because me, for example, I cannot be there personally to help, but I just told myself I will help in the area of, supporting financially in any way that I can. And your crews that are over in Biafran land, I remember each and every one of you guys. I pray for you guys every day. And God will answer us. God has already destined our freedom. It is destined in heaven, in the spirit realm. It will just manifest in the physical very, very soon. I want to thank you once again. And,
Thank you.
And I think I have to give it up for now.
Thank you very much. You are sincere. And that is the kind of spirit we want here on the platform of Biafra. We are not perfect because we are human beings, but we are sincere, and that is why we are Biafrans. Thank you very much for your courage, and may God continue to bless you, bless your family, and indeed all indigenous citizens of Biafra, where you are and around the world. This is Radio Biafra, and this is the second segment of this program, and we are reaching you from London.
Okwukwe amaka ọ dịghị agbaka ngọzi Chukwu ya na ọganihu so ya. Okwu ahụ ka akpọrọ okwukwe amaka. Okwu ahụ ka akpọrọ okwukwe amaka. Okwukwe amaka ọ dịghị agbaka ngọzi Chukwu ya na ọganihu so ya. Akpọrọ okwukwe dị omimi. Okwu ahụ ka akpọrọ okwukwe dị omimi. Ewezuga okwukwe onye ga-anata ngọzi Chukwu ya na ọganihu so ya. Okwu ahụ ka akpọrọ okwukwe dị omimi nwanne. Okwu ahụ ka akpọrọ okwukwe dị omimi. Ewezuga okwukwe onye ga-anata ngọzi si n'igwe ya na ọganihu so ya. Sera bụ onye okwukwe, amara ọ natara n'aka Chukwu. Abraham bụ onye okwukwe, amara ọ natara n'aka Chukwu. Agụọ ya n'ezi omume ya bụ ihe njiri kwuo n'onye okwukwe.
I want to make sure that our Skype line is working, please. I have not received any calls from Skype. Please, can people confirm that they are okay with Skype? I want to make sure that our Skype line is okay. We haven't received any calls as such from Skype today. I want to make sure. Please confirm. This is the style we are using here. We do not pretend we are Biafrans. We are not perfect. We are human beings. This is Radio Biafra.
Inara okwukwe isi n'ụzọ njọ chegharị. Inara okwukwe isi n'ụzọ njọ chegharị. Onye na-enweghị okwukwe gwa m otu ọ ga-esi mete Chukwu mma.
The caller on the phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, this is Radio Biafra. This is Radio Biafra. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Chinedu. Chinedu from Abia State, Umuahia, Olukuru Majeto. Hello.
Yes, hello. Go ahead. Thank you and welcome to the program. Give us your views and, of course, whatever you want to say.
Yes, I'm happy about this Biafra. Everybody are listening to Biafra. It seems I'm listening to God. So I appreciate what people are doing. I want people to continue. So that the whole world, especially about that Biafra TV. You know, when we start that Biafra TV to expose all the whole evil of Nigeria, how they kill pregnant women, cut little children. So I want that television. You people should try so that we can be watching that television.
My brother, yes, my brother, after the test, we are going to turn Nigeria upside down. Wherever you are, you will turn a journalist. Video everything you see on the streets of that abomination called Nigeria. and send it to us. And the world will now begin to see this zoo called Nigeria for what it is. We are here to write our stories for ourselves. Go ahead.
Video everything on the street of all that abomination community. And the world will now see
you don't need to be listening to the talk to us directly. I think you are wasting some time. This is live program. Yes, it appears he is off, but of course he has told us what he has in mind, and of course we appreciate his enthusiasm for the Biafra Restoration Project, and that is the spirit we are moving with here at Radio Biafra, and indeed soon Biafra Television.
Amarona taranaka chukuru Ebram bonyo kukwe Amarona taranaka chukuru.
We must go back to the line. The caller on the phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello, Broach. Are you talking to me?
Yes, you are live on this program. Welcome to the program.
Okay. Biafrans all over the world. This is your sister Ebere Chukwani. I am calling from Biafra land. Broach, before I want to congratulate us. I want to really congratulate us on our television. And all I want to tell you tonight is that we appreciate you. We appreciate everything that you're doing for your country. And we ask our God, Chukwu Abiyama, to keep strengthening you, to keep encouraging you, to keep protecting you, to keep providing for you, to keep enriching your wisdom. You are a Biafran. You are a Biafran. And my sincere prayer tonight is that Chukwu Abiyama will keep each and every one of us alive for us to behold Biafra. Biafra is very, very close to us. And I want to assure Biafrans all over the world, especially those of you who are national coordinators, continental reps, those of you who are zonal coordinators, keeping on. Do not go back. Do not look back. Forward is forward ever, backward never. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, my sister, for that. Of course, we in turn recognize what you and other advanced members of indigenous people of Biafra who are on the ground now are doing. We continue to ask God, like you have prayed, to keep us alive, that we will all see Biafra. We want to see Biafra. We don't want a situation where people will be telling us that our generation will not see Biafra. We will see Biafra. And I say amen and amen and amen to your prayers, and it shall come to pass, because we are the children of God. This is Radio Biafra. We must go back to the phone to take this call. The caller on the phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, Uche for?
Yes. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm just confirming that something is not connecting. Yeah, the Skype is not connecting. I've been trying.
Yes, okay. Thank you very much. I will.
Okay.
I will try to do something, because I'm concerned, you know.
Yeah.
Because no calls have come in via the Skype.
Yeah, I've been trying, to connect, but it's not going. So that's what I called to inform you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for that.
Okay,
this is the spirit of Biafra, and that is what we will be doing to expose evil in our society. Everybody, wherever you are, every indigenous citizen of Biafra has it as an obligation to serve Biafra by exposing evil against our people and by standing for the truth at all times, even if it leads to our death or our death. This is Radio Biafra, and we must continue in the style we are going. This is the PM edition, and we are reaching from London, and we do not have any apologies because we are fighting for our freedom, and they have killed us for several decades. What goes up must come down. It is payback time for the zoo called Nigeria, and the calamity that is befalling Nigeria and Nigerians is only going to intensify. And this will continue. They will continue to go from one mishap to the other until Nigeria collapses and dismembers, and from its ashes emerges the original owners of the land, including Biafrans, who are the owners of the land and government of Biafra. We must be proud of whom we are, because if we don't do it, and if we don't move to take over what belongs to us, nobody is going to do it for us.
Inara okwukwe ị gaghị abụzi onye ụwa jụrụ ajụ, ugo gị ga-achake. Nwanne m nwoke bịa nara okwukwe, nwanne m nwaanyị bịa nara okwukwe. Inara okwukwe ị gaghị abụzi onye ụwa jụrụ ajụ, ugo nke gị ga-achake. Okwu ahụ ka akpọrọ okwukwe amaka, okwu ahụ ka akpọrọ okwukwe amaka, okwukwe amaka ọ dịghị agbaka ngọzi Chukwu ya na ọganiru so ya. Okwu ahụ ka akpọrọ okwukwe dị omimi, okwu ahụ ka akpọrọ okwukwe dị omimi. Ewezuga okwukwe onye ga-anata ngọzi Chukwu ya na ọganiru so ya.
Yes, we want to also use this opportunity to remind every indigenous citizens of Biafra in different parts of the world to make available the videos for the 30th of May memorial service, the day upon which we remembered and honored the memories of our heroes and heroines who paid the ultimate price that we may have our freedom. That was the day we did something more extraordinary. That was the day Biafrans demonstrated to the world that once again they are the people of God, and that anything we are joined together to do, that nobody can stop it. And we want to reiterate the fact that no human being, no man born of flesh can stop Biafra Restoration Project. They have tried on several occasions and they have failed. They will continue to fail. This is Radio Biafra, and we must continue.
Asị na ife nwere ndị ya n'elu ụwa nọ. Maka na ofu ife ka eji amalụ obodo amalụ.
Ayaga baje cheze and ụfọdụ amazi ibe ndị obodo fa nwere ya ga baji rapụta ebe dị na beba ma wee jezi ọbaza ebe dị n'obodo ndị ọzọ n'ezie na onye rapụrụ ọfọ nne ya ọ rapụzi ọfọ nne ya wee jee bezi ọrụ ọzọ dị n'ikwu nne ya na ọfọ dị n'ikwu nne ya ka ọ na-azọzi ya bụ na ọ mazi ebe o si bi ụwa nkwa
Don't
And we are just reporting from the news monitored by the BBC that in the last 2 hours there was a bomb blast in Kano, and we must also find out whether this has also taken place in the area where people are living, and that must underscore the need for everybody to make double effort towards advising our people to leave that particular area of the contraption called Nigeria, the northern part of Nigeria. We are reporting according to BBC news monitored by them from the northern part of Nigeria in Kano precisely, that at least 6 people have been killed in a suicide bombing at a college in northern Nigeria city of Kano. The female bomber is reported to have blown herself up as students queued to check their names on admission lists. Meanwhile, the government says a 10-year-old girl with a suicide belt has been arrested in neighboring states. Militant Islamic group Boko Haram has been waging an insurgency in Nigeria since 2009. The college bombing was the 5th attack in Kano since Sunday. At least 3 of the attacks were carried out by female bombers in what BBC Nigeria analyst Aliu Tanko describes as a new trend in the insurgency. It is unclear whether the group is recruiting female bombers or forcing kidnapped girls to carry out suicide bomb missions. He says Boko Haram is holding more than 200 girls that its gunmen abducted during a raid on Friday on a boarding school in Chibok town in northern state of Borno. This is the news as monitored by BBC. We continue to urge our people to do the right thing and to leave that particular part of the abominable contraption called Nigeria to our fatherland, Biafra, or to the nearest neighboring cities and communities near Biafra. This is Radio Biafra, and we must continue. I can confirm that we are having problem with the Skype calls, and I will appreciate it if people continue to call to give an update of what is happening, and of course that will be appreciated.
Oku amara isi kechi eze isi kechi eze nugo amara isi kechi eze ifu nwata menyeli amara isi kechi eze Nkechi kere onye n'ụwa ijemaka na nkechi lere onye n'ụwa n'anya konye ka mma Chukwu kesiri mmadụ n'ụwa Chukwu kesi mmadụ oke n'ife onye ga-abụ maka na Chukwu kele akụ oyibo n'ụwa esaka oyibo nye ya mmiri ọgala Chukwu kesiri mmadụ nye mmadụ ọchịchị n'ụwa na mmadụ si mmadụ na-ekọta ife niile nkechi nyere onye ka mma o nwere onye Chukwu kere une n'ụwa Chukwu kere mmadụ ka mmadụ taa afụfụ anya bụ ife anyị mebezi ọgayala o mebezi ọgayala n'elu ụwa bụrụ ka ji isi chọọ n'elu ụwa nke jidere ya n'elu ụwa nke jidere onye n'ụwa na nke jidere onye n'ụwa ka onye ejiwe aka na nke jidere onye n'elu ụwa ka onye eji karịsịa na nkeji onye jidere onye nne n'ụwa maka nkeji idere onye ka mma nkeji idere onye nkeji idere onye ka mma nkeji idere onye na nkeji idere onye ka mma ije n'anya bụ ife anyị mebezi ọgayala ikwu na ibe bịaba ndị na-enyefe abịala bịa ife anyị rochukwu menyela ofe aka maka na ọ bụgolu mmadụ echidere onye kasị mma onye na-amara one n'ụwa onye mmala amalụ biko na-enye nsogbu ọ bụ n'ụwa na-atụrụ ya ịmara isi kechi eze tinye aka aja agụ okwu amara isi kechi eze isi kechi eze ngụ ifu nwata menyeli amara isi kechi eze
Unapologetically, we are Biafrans and we are doing what we should be doing. We must serve Biafra with clean hands and we must do it in a sincere way. We are not perfect, but we are humans. We are sincere. A number of people are asking whether our television station, when fully functional, is going to be on satellite, and the answer is yes, because we want to also be in a position to serve our people as effectively and as efficiently as possible, because for the past several decades a lot of people have been writing our stories for us. We will begin to write our own stories. We have started already, but we want to consolidate. This is Radio Biafra, and that is the spirit here. Yes, we must go back to the line. The caller on the phone, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, Uche, good evening, sir.
Good evening and welcome to this program.
Yeah, my name is Chinedumo Konko. I'm calling from London, and I'm from Abu in Enugu.
Welcome to the program, my brother.
Yeah, I want to thank you, and I want to thank Chukwu Abiam and everybody with our director. And I just want to say some things, which I would like you, if it's possible, for you to ask me some question about it. I want to throw some light concerning our people called South and Niger Delta. So I just want to say that every one of us is Igbo. But the problem is that we speak Igbo, but whether it's Calabar or Igbo, all of us, every one of us in that Biafra land, every one of us speak Igbo. But the problem is that we don't understand why we speak in different dialects. So that's why I want to throw some light on it. Because, like Abo, this Abo you talk about, Abo means, it's an Igbo language. It means the down, while Enugu means the top of the hill. So the meaning of Abo is down, down, while the Enugu means the top of the hill. So, like where I'm from Abogu. Where that Abogu means Abo, the down, Ogugu means the deep down of the down. And there's another town called Ogugu. And Enugu itself means on top of hill. It's not Enugu. That name, like Ngo, is a town closer to Enugu, that on top of the hill. So all the people surrounding Abo, because Abo is like Enugu, they are all Igbos. So without Enugu, you will not have Abo. And without Abo, you will not have Enugu. So because most of us, all Igbos, because of this new generation, most of us don't understand the Igbo very well. And that is why, because all of us speak in different dialects, that's why most of us don't understand the meaning of the language we speak. And like somebody will say Oka or Newu, or there is a reason why those names come to existence. Like Ukwele and Nkwele. Like that Nkwele and Ukwele is like twin brothers. Twin brothers. Do you understand? They are like twin brothers, which means if you go to this Ukwele or Nkwele people.
Hello, what is happening? We can't hear you anymore. Hello? Hello? No, this is, I think there is an issue here with the line. Please try and call us back. There is an issue here with the line. We must do something about it.
Chukwu ga-emenu nenu wanudo nke mmadụ na-ekwu n'ọbụ nkịtị onye ọbụla nwe nchekwube na Chukwu uche Chukwu kasị na kasị onye ga-emezili mmadụ ka Chukwu Ugochukwu tibere mmadụ n'elu ụwa nọ mmadụ ama na-apụ ya nọ ọnụkwanụ ugo pụtalụ anya gbọba ka o jefuru nọ maka na ada afụ ugo kwada asị na onye chi agbalụ Krismas nọ ọ sị na ibi eva na-apụzi ala mana onye chi a nwụdoro mgbanụ ọ sị na ibi efe eme ya nchanụ mana ọ bụ akwa sọọsị aka chi ya kele ọ dịlị nwa onogbo mmanụ usu ọlabati onye na-agaghị na-ene anya naanị nọ maka izu ụkwụ aka n'izu ọkwụ aka ebe n'ifu njọ nọ.
Yes, we ask our brother to call us back. I think there was a problem with the line here. If you can call us back, this is Radio Biafra Live Broadcast. We have been having problem with the Skype line. Everything is frozen here. We are trying to make sure that we come back on air. I mean, sorry that the lines are fixed. This is the PM edition of this program. If you want to make contribution at the moment, please just call our phone line. The caller on the phone, give us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, it's Tim Chinedum. So as I was saying before, I told you about Enugu and Abo. The meaning, the down and up. That is meaning Enugu and Abo. Like where I'm from in Abo, that's like my village where I came from. We have Ndugu and then the Abo. So that's ups and down. So if there's no Ugu and Abo, I mean there's no Abo in Ugu. I believe the Igbo language is not complete. So the Igbo language means Abo means down, because a lot of us speak in different, like if somebody's speaking from Osoka or speaking Ikwele or speaking Omahia or Anamba as part of Anamba, we speak in different, not that we are, all of us we are speaking, even if you are speaking Calabar, I mean Ibibio, what we are speaking is Igbo, all of them is Igbo. Because like this is Ibibio of a thing of our brother, I want to throw light on that again, because the letter used to say that they give us and there's a music that we call it. But I want to also say that we still have a different, like your hand now, you call it why right hand you call it Akanri. So we that speak Igbo, we believe that all of us from Inri. Why the Open is the left? I want you to understand it in this way. The left is your part of your left hand is your part of your body, which is the Akete. Why your right hand is Akanri, Inri. I want you to see it in the way I'm seeing it. So this is a body of somebody. Where's somebody, maybe our father, this is my children. You stay this side, you stay this side. You are one body, you are part of me. And you should live together. That's how our people used to say, so you cannot do without each other. And you cannot wash your right hand and wash only our right hand with you. Just your right hand and wash it very well, unless you use 2 hands and wash. So, and because what I'm saying is, because people said the south or the larger, I want to tell them that everybody is southeast, east, or just to mention is Biafra. This is a body of Biafra. So there's nowhere somebody will say, I'm from Delta, or I'm from Abo, or I'm from Ikwele, I'm not Igbo. Do you understand? All these things is the same brother, because during those olden days, people move. Maybe somebody can move from Abo and move down to part of Enugu, and they will settle there, and they speak the same, almost similar language they speak there. The same way people move from Enugu to Nnewi, or just like that. That's how they moved before. Those days, there's nothing like boundary or state or local government. So everybody moved because that land called Anambra or Amambala or Anambra. This is a place for everybody. So what I'm trying to say is that, like Oka, that Oka have a meaning as well in Igbo. Many people that come from Oka doesn't know the meaning of Oka or Nnewi or all these names in Igbo land. A lot of them have a meaning, and that's the reason why this name was given to them. Like I was saying about this Nkwela and the Ikwele people, why I told them they are twins. Why? So they told them to know that they are twin brother. So one is that, you know, those Nkwela people, Nkwela of them, whenever they want to do, there are some things they used to do, they call Nkwela of them. And you know, when they call twins and identical twins, they have similar names. You told them with turn and ask which of them might ask you, am I the one? Which Obama is, am I the one? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, of course. I'm listening. But you know, of course, all these things we are saying, you are saying they are informative and they are facts. But the point is that these people have come and turned everything upside down. They created states in order to divide the Biafran people. And so what we should be doing now is what we have to do to reverse the trend. That is what Biafra is all about, and that is what we must do.
Yes, for instance, let me use this word. This is Bible word. The Bible said that a thief cometh to steal and to destroy. Enemy have planted the bad seed within the Biafran people. So it's what all of us have to know is that nobody should say this. I'm a minority or I'm a majority. Nobody, as far as you are a Biafra, nobody, no tribe, no part is minority. Because if you look at this thing I'm telling you now, you now find that all of us, whether you speak, because all the language all of us speak have a similar meaning, and somewhere it might be different. The way you understand, like for instance, my mother now is from in Enugu now. She doesn't even tune a radio Enugu station. What she normally does is to tune to Ebony, because she told me that she doesn't understand what they speak in Enugu, where they speak Igbo in Enugu. But we never travel to any other place apart from that Enugu. But the way she understands very well is Ebony State radio, the way they speak their own Igbo. So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes when I stay with people, we will speak Igbo, we don't speak English. But at they will tell me, say they're not Igbo. I will tell them, speak that one that I will not hear. The person will start laughing. The same thing with people from Abo, but those people from Abo believe that even the original Igbo more. That's because I have mixed with many people. I have stayed in marketplace, I've stayed in outside marketplace. So I have mixed with a lot of Igbos, and I found out that some things they speak, some things they speak is almost the same thing. There's no difference. So everyone speaks Igbo, and no one is, even Calabar, even Ijo. Because even director was saying the other day that Ibuzo. Yeah, he might be right, but I want to tell him that Ibuzo means Ibuzo. Ibuzo means not only Ibuzo is still an Igbo name as well. like Oka. You know, people from Oka doesn't know the meaning of Oka sometimes. Somebody called the other day, say he's from Amawabia, Oka. You see? So if you look at that Amawabia, Ama is a place of, I want to explain it in Igbo so you can, somehow you can understand it. Amawabia is a place of visitors. And Oka means something which some of them doesn't know the meaning of Oka. Oka means a sign of blessing, a blessing. Because there's a tree we used to call Oka back home in my place. That Oka is a tree that even if you cut the tree, if you leave it, even if it dries, it will remain strong for years. So and it doesn't it's not like other tree. And any place any land you went, you go and find Oka in that land. It's a sign of blessing. Anything you put in that land will germinate even more than other land. So Oka means a lot of, it's something like blessing, a land of blessing. So every name in Igbo, before those towns we give their town, like this my town I just told you now. Many people you might hear it's Abubu, but you might not know the meaning of Abubu. Yeah, but it's an Igbo language. Just like Abo, it's an Igbo language. People from Abo doesn't even know the meaning of Abo. Because sometimes I ask some other people, what is the meaning of Abo? They say they don't know. But from my side, where I came from, we understand the meaning of Abo and the meaning of Ugu. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, my brother. Of course, what you are saying is informative and it's a fact. Yeah. But the point is here, the point is that we must solve this problem. These are the problems that have been created after the war. They divided us. They brought a lot of things. People do not know where they come from. Yeah, people do not know what they are doing. And so we will appreciate it if you will also give us a solution to this, because we know all these things, but we have not found solution to them. And
the solution is that the people have to know where who is their brother and why are they one, and how did they come to become Biafra one? Because Biafra is one family. Biafra is one family. Because it's even in the Bible that what the devil did is, the British is like a thief that come to this thief. Because the Bible says that thief cometh to steal and to destroy. They have come to destroy the family, a peaceful family. Because if you look at our history, we never fight with those people from Ibibe. We never fight with them. And if you watch Ojuku comment one certain time, he said that the first person they killed in Lagos was from Calabar. And you see the brotherly, he cannot stay to see his brother's blood being spread like an animal. So he found out that these people, they are your brothers. So if now a thief come to plant a seed, a bad seed in your family, and instead of you to uproot it out, and you want to do it, so what I'm trying to say is that every one of them should understand and know that we have lived there in that land for thousands of years. We never fight with each other. Whether I join any, people have never fought with anybody, any tribe. So this is a peaceful place. So what is happening now? So we have to listen very well. By so doing, when we know that this is a family, we don't need to put that to bring divide among all of us. We have to join hands. Everyone have to join hands to restore this family, Biafra. Because this is a family, a peaceful family. But I used to tell people that we are meant to be not only we are children of God Almighty. We are also, when I say sportsmen and women. Because I still believe that there's a town called Nempi. I just Nempi because sometimes those names towns we call have reason, have a reason why. Because Nempi is like a trophy. Maybe during those days, maybe no, maybe when they're doing one or two things, trophy, a big trophy. So all these things have a name. If we understand the meaning of the name, the town, and how did we come to this place, we will know that we are a family, that when we start having problems is when the British came to put us in this problem. Because we never fought with Yoruba before, we never fought with Hausa before. When they start killing us is when these people now open the door. So that's when we have problem. We start having problem. We're not supposed to have anything to do with these people. They're supposed to be on their own. They're supposed to grow, because I believe that if Biafra comes today, Biafra is not for me and you. Even some of them will profit from Biafra. All of them, all the African countries, all those African people you see. Because I still believe that if Biafra comes today, Africa will be a better place to be. And that light must shine. Because that light that shines in the darkness is Biafra. So
yes,
I believe
that is what we are here to do, my brother. There are a number of other people who want to speak. If you can round off for us, that would be great.
Yeah. No problem. I will still talk more. Though I'm one of you here anyway, because I'm one of the members. You know, maybe you have seen me, but maybe you don't know me personally.
Yes, yes. Definitely, I remember you. I remember you.
Yeah, you must remember me very well. So, no problem. I say hi to Balista and Kalumande and everybody. But our sister, I just call Nibog. God bless all of you. And keep on keeping on, I used to say. God bless. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. May God bless you too. Bless your family and indeed the family of Biafrans where you are and all over the world. This is Radio Biafra Live Broadcast. Our brother has given us insight into whom we are and what we should take cognizance of. But the point remains that all these things were orchestrated, all these problems were caused by the people who came to divide us, the Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba oligarchy, who went and told our people, our brothers, our cousins, that the Igbos are there to dominate them, to kill them, to take over what belongs to them. And you can see that what is happening today is a different ball game. It is contrary to all those lies. The Igbos are at peace with their neighbors, and indeed, the people who are killing and pillaging are those people, the nomads, the herdsmen from far away, Hausa, Fulani land. They laid pipe and they are sucking dry the resources that come from Biafra land, and indeed they have used the revenue that accrue from all those resources to turn against us, and they are killing us unabatedly, and nobody is talking. This is Radio Biafra. We must do something. We must do something in practical terms, not just theories, because we have had a lot of theories. It is time to implement those theories. It is time to do something practical. It is time for us to change the status quo. That is what we are doing here. And that is the spirit of Biafra.
Chukwu ga-emenu nenu wanodo ndị mmadụ na-ekwu n'ọbụ nkịtị onye ọbụla nwe nchekwube na Chukwu uche Chukwu kasị na kasị onye ga-emezili mmadụ ka Chukwu Chukwu tibere mmadụ n'elu ụwa nọ mmadụ ama na-apụ ya nọ ọnụkwanụ ugo pụtalụ anya gbọba ka o jefuru nọ maka na ada afụ ugo kwada.
As a matter of fact, we have been having some problems taking calls here, especially via Skype. Even phone lines are not working effectively. We are coming closer and closer to the end of this program because we cannot continue with these technical issues. So far, so good. We thank our people for all they have been doing. We also want to remind you that the journey has just begun and that what matters is what we do now to save our people, not what you say, because after saying all said and done, in fact, all said and done, what matters is what we do with what we had. This is Radio Biafra, and in the next couple of minutes, we will be ending this program. The second segment, or rather, the next program will be coming tomorrow morning, as always, by 7 a.m. Biafra time, and we will let you know where that program will be coming from. This is because we needed to make some rearrangement. Director himself is very busy on a very important diplomatic offensive in the United States and different parts of the Americas. And we must recognize that he is a human being and he's not a machine. Sometimes he needs to rest. So very soon he will be back on air. And of course, we want to hear from him, his experiences, and indeed the development so far on his current tour of the America subcontinent. This is Radio Biafra, and this is your platform.
ọbụla na-achọ nke ya ọ dịka ọgbala aja ife ma nwata emebikwana nke okenye o maka na ọ na-achọ nke ya ọ dịrọ mmanụ anyị ga-agbapụ ọsọ n'elu ụwa nọ nwa mụrụ amụ apụtago n'ụwa nọ ọ ma abazikwa n'afọ n'ihe ọzọ na mmadụ nọ sọsọ ma ọ nwụrụ anwụ obi nwa ojii bịanụ ama ka mmiri ama ọgazinụ akịka ya dị ya n'arụ nụ sọmba mba ka a na-abala agụ mana ọ bụ n'azụ agwụ anya fụla agụ na-agba ọsọ nụ uche chukwu n'oge menu une n'ụwa nọ uche chukwu ka anyị jebi
A quick reminder to all indigenous citizens of Biafra that we will want videos, especially of the 30th of May 2014 memorial service. We will need these videos. It is very important for us to do documentaries and to represent each country on our database of videos. So it is very important that those who observe the 30th of May 2014 memorial service makes available the clips of the event. It is very important because we need this and we need it urgently. This is Radio Biafra. And in the next couple of minutes, as I have said, we will be descending to closing this program because we are having problems taking calls, and that is how it has been. And this is where we will be bringing this program to an end. It has been eventful, but unfortunately the lines were not very okay, and of course, as a result, we were not able to take much calls. We want to use this opportunity to thank all those who have participated, including those who have listened, those who were not able to speak. We will make it up in the next segment of the program, next edition of the program, which is, of course, tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Biafra time. Of course, we will be updating you if any development. This is your sincerely Uchemefo saying good evening from London, and may God continue to bless each and every one of us. May God continue to restore us. May He continue to revive us. And more importantly, may this God Almighty, the author and finisher of our faith, restore Biafra. Thank you very much. Good night from London.
sigonu mana anyị lụrụ elu ife anyị bịa ka anyị lụrụ